Hi guys, great to be here with you today. Today we're talking about patience. We all need patience of some sort. Being patient for birthdays, Amazon packages, the last day of school, waiting for the good things to come. You can get excited and look forward to the presents you'll get, the things you've ordered, or to not have any schoolwork to do for ages. We all need patience, especially because the actual time for waiting things to happen can feel like they can take a lifetime. In the last day of school, in the last lesson, it's no longer than any other lesson, but watching the clock tick by just feels like it takes so much longer. Or lying in bed knowing that when you wake up it'll be your birthday and you just keep turning over to check the time and it doesn't seem to be moving on at all. Being patient can actually be quite hard. It says in Galatians that patience is the fruit of the Spirit. So to be a fruit of the Spirit shows how important it is. One thing that can help with our patience though is knowing that what we're waiting for can be really good. Waiting for your birthday, packages, end of school, we know that they're really good and can understand that however long it takes for them to arrive, for them to get there, when they do, it will be so worth it. When the things we're waiting for happen, it can be really amazing. And I suppose we're in a time like that now, where we're kind of waiting for everything to go back to normal, waiting for the coronavirus to end. It can feel like ages and we don't seem to be getting anywhere, but knowing that things will get better, knowing that we'll be able to see people again, can help us keep going. We're coming to the end of James now, and today we're reading from James 5 7 to 11. It says, "Be patient then, brothers and sisters, until the Lord's coming. See how the farmer waits for the land to yield its valuable crop, patiently waiting for the autumn and spring rains. You too be patient and stand firm, because the Lord's coming is near. Don't grumble against one another, brothers and sisters, or you'll be judged. The judge is standing at the door. Brothers and sisters, as an example of patience in the face of suffering, take the prophets who spoke in the name of the Lord. As you know, we count as blessed those who have persevered. You've heard of Job's perseverance and have seen what the Lord finally brought about. The Lord is full of compassion and mercy." This passage is saying that it's not just us who need to be patient, that loads of people in the Bible need to be patient as well. It's also very important to be patient in the face of suffering. Something we can all relate to, really. We can all be suffering in different kinds of ways: loneliness, bereavement, mental health, worry, all sorts. It can be really hard to have patience in our suffering, and being a Christian doesn't really make us immune to suffering. Job in the Bible loved God and he went through loads of suffering. Basically, anything and everything that could have gone wrong did. But even though we go through suffering, one thing that we shouldn't forget is that God is full of compassion and mercy. If you have read to the end of Job, then you'll know that he was really blessed and he had even more at the end than what he did in the first place. The passage says that we need to be patient and stand firm because Jesus is coming back. This world and all the bad things that happen, this isn't how God created the world to be. God created a perfect garden, and when Jesus does come back, we can be taken to that perfect place where God will reign forever. That may seem like a long way away, but that is why we need to be patient. It says in 2 Peter 3 that for God, a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is like a day. Patience is an important thing for us all to have, knowing that God is full of compassion and mercy, and then one day all this suffering will end. It can feel like it can take ages to happen, but when it does, it'll be well worth the wait.